Yo, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Good evening, everyone. Wow, there's loads of you to start with. Eddie, Zach, Astury, welcome in, dude. First time chatter. Who else we got in here? We got Coots, we got Ozzy, Dark Lord Revelis, welcome in, welcome in. Davey, how we doing, guys? How we doing? Burn them down. How's it going, dude? How's it going? Hopefully I didn't miss anyone. Rocking the River. How's it going, River? How's it going? Yes, make sure you get your 2,000 points in, guys. Can I show you the goods? Yeah, for sure, dude. McCrazy! How's it going, dude? How's it going? Right, okay, so we're going to be doing some farming, but since I've got someone in the chat who's playing my Burning Hydra build, I will start by just demonstrating my build for that quickly. I'm good, Ast. I'm good, Ast. How are you doing, man? It's good to have you here. So I'll get straight into this. I was actually just masterworking some stuff, so I can answer your question a lot better when I'm actually live, rather than typing in chat while I was preparing. So, in answer to your question, is my Hydra build optimal? Yes and no. I haven't got the best gear. I don't have a GA cooldown Harlequins. I don't have a GA all-stat Shroud. I don't have triple Masterworks everywhere. I have got a GG Temerity. I have got a pretty damn good Tower of Shards for a single GA. My stuff's pretty good. I just crafted myself a Friend of the Bog as well, which I hadn't had. So I just got one of those. I need to test which one it will be better with. It might be better than the 50% damage over time effects. It might be better than... It'll probably be that one, but I need to test. But I was just doing some masterworking. I've got a pretty much GG staff with the triple on Hydra heads. That is absolutely required. Garlic Fish Finger coming in with a follow. How's it going, dude? Welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? Earthfire's in the house. How's it going, man? Hey, love to see it. First time chatter. Welcome in. Coming straight in with the football emote. Love it. Well, very British. So yeah, my gear's pretty good. I did get some masterworking materials the other day, so I was just I left a lot of them at 11, so I'm just YOLOing them to 12. Most of them probably won't go where I want them to. Yeah, we'll just YOLO all of this stuff to 12. You never know. Bit of old go. That gave me the worst possible roll. Never mind. What about this one? Hey, we got the triple in the all stats. See, if I had that with a GA all stats, that'd be another 100 all stats. That's a lot of extra damage on this build. So one thing to know about this build, Astury, and I am going to do a YouTube video for this build. Coming in hot indeed. I am going to do a YouTube video for this. The reason I've held off is because I haven't quite got the 100 pit done, but I have done a 98. Diabonic, how's it going? Diabonic, sorry, how's it going? How's it going? Welcome in, good to see you. Iron Jesus hates me apparently. Why? What's happened? So, as you can see, I've got 3,100 intelligence here. That'll go up with the Bog Witch. The big problem with this build, Astury, yes, Ast, is it lacks AoE. So you'll see when I do a pit in a minute, it struggles to do the groups, which kind of blows a little bit, to be honest. So when I do my YouTube video, I will... Oh man, that would have been amazing if I got the triple max life on that. That would have just been absolute GG's. I'm not re-rolling it right now, though. What else we got to read? I left a load of this stuff on 11. Okay, so I'm not going to put my Bog Witch in yet. I'm just going to go do like a pit 90, and I'll demonstrate a pit that you can do with relative ease, and then I'll show you the difference. The damage scaling requires all your Hydras to keep hitting the same target, so the burning damage builds up. My damage goes into the billions on the burning ticks, like 9, 10, 11 billion, if they all attack the same target and build it up. The problem is, they don't do any AoE. So if they keep hitting lots of different targets, they never build up to that high number. Especially if you get a resistance mob in there. So what we're going to do... We're going to... But it can, I can smash Uber Lilith. You can do everything in the game on this build. Like, no problem. It just lacks a little bit. So we're going to do extra life. We'll do resistances. And we'll get any armor and we'll get the intelligence. So we're capped armor. We're capped resistances. We got a bucket load of all of the stats. We're running 3,200 intelligence before... Soul Harvest, so we need to try and make sure we get the best Soul Harvest possible when we go in. Our attack speed will be capped going through Breath of the Coven. Loads of additives. And we've got ridiculous movement speed on this build once we get going. What else have we got? Yes, okay, let's try this. I'll start with a 90 because it's been a minute since I played and I've just come out from the cold, so my left hand's a bit cold. And it requires a lot of button mashing. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but could we not replace Shroud with a Raiment with a GA to Glass Cannon and possibly a 2 GA to Int and Glass Cannon for some extra... The problem with that is the +1 passives here, right? That gives us 6% here. It gives us another 6% there, another 6% here, another 4% there, another 6% here. Sorry, 6% multiplicative. This is all multiplicative, by the way. Another 10% there. You know, all of these, another bunch of damage here, 4% there. Another 6% multiplicative there, 4% there. You lose a lot of multiplicatives just straight up, and you lose the defense. Oh, you gain 1 to primordial. That's another 20x there. I actually think the rate. I think this is better, genuinely, and the all stats as well. You kind of need the all stats on this to be able to solve your all stats here. So if you go to your paragons and go to like your last tree over here, you can actually solve your willpower and stuff, and that gives you a load of damage and stuff. So I'm not sure it would actually be better. Diabolic. No, Diabolic. I'll be going on my gorilla in a minute. The reason I'm showing this is because someone's jumped into my chat who's playing my Hydra build and just wants to see it in action, that's all. So I'm just demonstrating this, and then I'll be going on my gorilla swords, don't worry. So, yeah, see, this is the problem, right? You've got these resist mobs here, so you need to get rid of these first. The problem is your Hydra heads... I mean, look, this is 90, so I will kill this stuff, and actually I just messed up. I've got 4,100. It's not too bad. The problem with Soul Harvest right now is you need to snapshot it at the beginning. I didn't really focus on that too much. I probably should have, but this should be enough anyway. So once these go down, everything will start to die quicker. But this is the problem, right? You don't have the AoE that you kind of need on this build. There is extra damage I can gain in a better amulet and such. But yeah, I mean, look, this is a 90. We get this down. This will go down. We're tanky as anything with the temerity on. It's very, very rare that I'll die. I'm only running 8,600 life here. But yeah, you're waiting for your burning ticks to roll up. So Hydra needs some love to get to the sort of heights that some of these other builds are going to. Because you can't snapshot overpower on it either, which is quite annoying. I've tried. If it had some sort of AoE, we'd probably be able to get to a 110, I reckon. But that's the problem. We just... You see all these Hydra heads, if they all focus on one thing, it goes down at a okay speed. But this is basically where it goes to. But yeah, Diabolic. I'll be going on my Gorilla Thorns in a second. I was literally just trying to demonstrate this here. The Bog Witch will likely make this better. But we'll have to see which one will be better on. Where in the world am I? I'm near London. Good evening, Easy. How's it going, Easy? How you doing? How you doing? That's for lighting. Here's fire. You coming out on Saturday to my birthday night? Yes, Endo, I will be, yes. Yeah, I'll be there. I was actually going to message you tomorrow to make sure that was still going on, yeah. How's it going, dude? Good to see you. I heard you explain it yesterday, but I must have missed something. So what's the duel with the 2,000 points? All right, so burn them down. So, sorry about this. Catching up on chat. So I've done 2 or 3 streams in the past that are like community challenge streams, and once you've completed that, it's 1,000,000 points, I think. I will allow you all to vote on what I'm going to dress up as on a 24-hour stream with lots of options to make me do things, and yeah, it's just a bit of fun. I've done them in the past. They made me dress as a maid in the first one, a brick wall in the second one, and Pikachu in the third one. And it'll be around my birthday, yeah. Just do it! Still in a cold, but I'm getting better. I'm glad to hear you're getting better. Sorry you've had a cold, though. It's that time of year, isn't it? It sucks. What's the best weapon for the burning Hydra builds? This staff here. Except I'd want a GA and vulnerable as well. Hydra is... You do more damage with your burning damage than you do your hit damage, but you need some hit damage on this, otherwise the barrier enemies become extremely difficult to burn through. So yeah, GA intelligence, GA max life, GA vulnerable, and this is about as good as you're going to get, because for me to get a GA vulnerable here, I would then need to roll... I rolled 100% on both my other tempers, so I really would need... I'd need a maximum roll on my tempers and a GA vulnerable for that to actually be better. So that's why I haven't replaced it. It's going to be very hard to replace that. Can we make you wrestle a midget? I would need to source a midget first. I'm not sure how PC that is burned down. You can maybe... Well, yeah, I'm not very sure what to say to that. I haven't got one of those available. It's hard to wrestle something I don't have. Hey, Tim, how's it going, dude? Welcome back in. Welcome back in. So obviously I just sat there for a minute just explaining my weapon. But so this isn't the fastest pit clearer, but if you want to go and smash, you can do everything else in the game with this. It's just lacking that AoE. The problem with pits is it really pushes you to have the AoE ability or just ridiculous damage to be able to clear it quickly. The bossing on this build's not too bad though. It could definitely use some damage buff for sure. But it really requires the utility more than anything else, honestly. It's a super fun build though. And if they did anything like I suggested, where if they made it so that the inside of the circle, the heads makes like an AoE patch of fire or something like this, where it creates a style of play where you place all your Hydra heads down in the middle like this, and then you use Inferno to drag them in, and they all every time a Hydra head attacks, they all get burnt by the damage. So you can just kill everything in the middle as if they're all getting hit by the Hydra heads. I think that would be really cool. It'd create a really cool play style. But I'm playing a 0 defense skill Sork here, right? I'm using the Tenuous Destruction, which means you have to have no defense skills in your hotbar, and I'm tanky as anything. You do not need the defense skills on this build. Can you show me how to get more Hydras in your build? Yeah, it's on your staff. It's a temper here. I should just make sure I get enough Hydras down here. So it's here. You can see here, we've got casted Hydras have extra heads. If you've got the legendary one of those, and you get the triple masterwork in there, it can go up to plus 12 on a staff. So that gets you up to 48 Hydra heads. You're plus 12 on each set, 3 sets with Serpentines, and you get 3 by default, and an extra 1 as part of the passive. So that is 16 per set of Hydras, yep. So up to 48. So I say it's not the fastest pit clearer, sadly, but it's a pretty fun build. A small person friend of mine has an event company where he rents out like-minded folk. I'm just saying. Joey Nickma, how's it going, dude? Welcome in. Well, it sounds like it'll be expensive to rent people, though. I'm also not sure how PC this is. Now, I'm not completely PC, but, you know. Renting out midgets to wrestle them on stream. I don't know if I've got to that size of streamer yet where people will allow me to do that without completely ridiculing me, to be honest. I'm not sure this is politically correct. Check your whispers in game that I sent. What do we get? What do we get? Oh god, it's typing. I'm trying to make sure I carry on killing while I look at the stuff you sent me. Do you know what? I'm going to look at this once I'm done with the pit, dude, because I'm very close to having done. So the boss will go down super fast when we get to him. Because we don't have... Your Hydra heads all focus on one enemy. Like you say, once they all focus on one enemy... Come on. Come on. Oh, as if I didn't clear it. Come on. Yeah, so I've done a 98, but you need a good run. With that Bog Witch, extra stats... You need to snapshot your Soul Harvest well at the beginning. Yeah, and then keep it up so you get the higher intelligence, because that scales your burn damage. So once you start getting all your stacks going in here and stuff, the boss goes down pretty quick. So, I mean, yeah, look, that was 90, and I wasn't exactly rushing that. So that wasn't too bad. Oh, got GA Ancestral Amulet. What's that? Movement speed. Okay. So it's not too bad. I haven't done all my glyphs yet. I've got 1 to 100. What we got here? Yeah, I mean, there's actually a world. Actually, I really should try maybe not using Destruction and maybe using the Vulnerable one instead. Exploit. It's possible that Vulnerable might be better. Because that would scale the... But I was leveling this up. That would scale the burning damage. So, I mean, I'm not going to try it right now, but that's... I should play around with that at some point. And yeah, we got the Bog Witch gem here, so that's pretty fun. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You got a pub? Do you mean an ad? GM Foe, how's it going, dude? Welcome in, welcome in. Do you mean you got an ad, dude? Good Timp? Yeah, I'm good, bad. Not good Timp, not too bad. Not too bad, dude. Right, let's check those whispers in game quick. Dex Ring. Flicker Step Triple GA, that's pretty nice. You got a whole bunch of... yeah, okay, just showing me all your good stuff, yeah. Yeah, not bad, Zach, not bad. Nice. Right, I'm going to go... The reason I actually came on this character to start with was to nab my Witch Jewels. So I could go on my Gorilla Thorns build. I need this one. And I need this one, I think. And I can use the Bog Witch over there as well. So So let's do this. We're going to go play on the Gorilla Thorns today because I fancy playing that a bit today. We're going to do the Minion Necro tomorrow because I'm going to do a long stream tomorrow. So we're going to spend tomorrow trying to craft out the Minion Necro. Who knows? Maybe they'll fix the Ring of Men down as well. But yeah, so if you've got any other questions, Ast, then that's kind of where the build's at. The build guide's mostly up to date. If I can get 100 down, I'll get the video made for sure. Nate over on YouTube, how's it going, dude? Just buff the Hydra aspect to do splash damage like the Stormclaw. Yeah, exactly, Nate. The aspect could do with extra damage or just give it splash damage for sure. That's one way around it for sure, yeah. Oh, the Princess! How's it going, Princess? It's been a minute. How you doing? You wouldn't happen to have an extra pair of gloves of the Illuminator? I don't think I do. I'll have a look, Crazy. Does anyone else in the community have a pair of gloves of the Illuminator? I don't think I've got one because I only keep stuff nowadays that's got decent GAs on it because it just... Yeah, I don't. Does anyone have a pair of gloves of the Illuminator handy that's half decent? I'll give you gold for it if it comes to it. Will the GA ring decks work or not? Yes, possibly. Yes, it will. Because look, I can replace this one here. I don't need the life per second here. And I actually think... I've got Bastion here, but I was thinking about this, right? So that's... I can get 3 ranks of Bastion, say. So 3 ranks of Bastion will give me 360 Thorns. Now, that is a pretty decent chunk of damage. Where my base Thorns with cold is 6,200. So that's what, like 6%, 7% damage? But I was thinking it's possible Mystic Circle potency will be better. Because when I'm in Mystic Circle, I will currently gain 48, 54% damage. This going up to 60, 70 if I get a better aspect. So another 15% of that would actually give me... I can't remember how many stacks of Ferocity I can get. 4. I think I can get 8 stacks, but I can get up to 9. So let's do 8 stacks here. That's 48%. So another 15% would give me 6 to 7% damage straight up. Plus it will go up with Masterworks. Yeah, I don't know if Bastion will be better. Or if Mystic Circle potency will be better. It's difficult to tell. The thing is, this goes up to about 20,000 later. Once we start multiplying it. Or saying that, though, actually, 360 Thorns, that would get multiplied up. So actually, that is pretty significant. Yeah, Bastion's pretty good. I'd have to try it. Hard to tell which one would be better. Actually, what's the resistance on that ring? Cold. My resistance is a tanks here. Why? Oh, I guess I used jewels or something for it. Oh, it's because I've taken these out, that's why. Fire is overcapped. Okay, yeah, I probably could do... I could do that, I think, yeah. What we got in that one? Okay, we got Barrier and Thorns. And then over here we'll use... We need the ultimate one, I think. Because that scales our attack speed. And then, yeah, we'll probably use this for the life, the primary, and the unhindered, I reckon. You tried Meteor. That is on my list to try, Garlic. Yeah, that is on my list. I haven't got to it yet, but I will do. Oh, that's the beauty of the armory, right? I've been playing through the different character classes, so I can get them all to 60, and then I can just smash out 4 or 5 builds on each classes over the season. Easy might have one, Crazy. Let us know, Easy, if you have. You're just at work, Ardy? Nice. I hope work isn't too bad for you. Yeah, I'm not too bad. Myself. Can I have the link for the latest Hydra burning builds? Yes, sure. This is the planner right there. I hope that helps you. Like I say, I'm here if you want to ask any questions for sure. Have you got that other one? Actually, saying that, I probably don't need the... Just thinking about this. Do you need that 2... Oh, Coots. Oh, sorry. It's Coots that's got the 2 GA. All right, Coots. I'll take that one off you as well. Yeah, I'll take that because what I can do is I can try... Okay, I know what I can do. What I can do is I can try out the Mystic Circle potency stuff. Yeah. Actually, saying that, I'm going to need to go get some masterworking stuff again, aren't I? I just spent it on my Hydra. Yeah, sorry. I misinterpreted who that came from. Right, let's... okay, so let's favourite that first before we lose it. Fire, yeah. So we want the counterattack charges. That's pretty handy, I think. Actually, no, well... It's either that or we want Protector cooldown. The counterattack charges are useful, having at least one roll of that. Then I'd want... Yeah. I might replace this ring with the one you're giving me, because then I can roll the right tempers on it. Cold. Yeah. Hopefully it'll work still. It should do. How much over it? Yeah, we got loads of room here, and lightning's a little bit under, but we can solve this later. Okay, let's favourite that as well. So, what I'm going to do... And I need to roll shadow on it. That's fine. We can do this. Yeah, okay. So, what I'm going to do... I know I wasn't hitting a billion before, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll... I want Protector cooldown. Defensive cooldown would be useful, but that's not defensive. Yeah, we want this to be lower. We want to be able to cast that more often so we can proc the attack speed and stuff. We can actually solve this using... If we can cast Protector more often, we can solve getting these up all the time. So that's probably what we'll do. Incarnate, Incarnate, Incarnate. If that was Incarnate, we'd get Incarnate cooldown. So that's the only thing. If I take that off, it's going to make that a bit longer, right? But... should be okay. We want Protector cooldown, I think. That's Rock Splitter. Defensive cooldowns. Protect cooldown. Okay, we'll take this. And then I'm going to try... Where is it? Yeah, see if we can get Mystic Circle potency. It does... Oh, we got it first time. It does create a bit of a weird playstyle. But... you do proc it pretty often, and I just think if I can get a maximum version of this aspect, that will actually give me more damage. But we'll try it. We can always roll it off if we don't. You have one pair, no GA, but 90%. Looks like... Hey, nice. Awesome. If that helps you, Crazy, hit him up. Dex is Dex? It is. Dex is definitely Dex. Right, where is counterattack charges? We definitely want one roll of that, I think. Because it gives us the... gives us the ability to use this loads without worrying about it resetting. And then we can time out ultimate with the other skills. Oh, come on, don't use all the rolls up on this. That would suck. There's 4 things on this. This is gonna brick, you watch. Which one is this I'm rolling? The single GA. Oh, God. Come on. Alright, we got 2. Okay, I think that's the same as the other one. What do we want in the offensive? Well, there's 4 on this as well. Jesus Christ, alright. We don't want Jaguar damage. Oh, wrong one. I don't think I've got a scroll right now. Damn. Do I have any scrolls? Probably not. I'm going to have to go do some hordes before I can use that. Well, that's a bummer. Okay, we'll leave that one for now then. We'll have to come back to that one. That's fine. Well, I need to get a scroll before I can use this. Hey! Balito TV, welcome in, dudes. Thank you so much for the follow, man. Welcome in. How you doing? Burn him down, coming in with the Prime. Burn him down. Thanks for the Prime, man. Appreciate your support. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, Night Medic's in the house. How's it going, Night Medic? We can use this ring, though. So we need to roll... We'll use it in place of this one, and we need to roll some shadow resistance on it. Because that's how I was solving resistances on Spiritborn is your tricky part, to be honest. So we're going to roll shadow on here because that's the one that solves my resistances out for me. Just got to keep going until we get it. Come on, shadow, shadow, shadow. All res won't help me here because you just don't get enough on the other shadow. Okay, that's not a particularly high roll, mind. What did I have up here? A much higher roll. How much over am I with that? I've got a bit of wiggle room. I will probably be fine, but I will need some masterwork that, I suppose. I'm going to try and get a slightly higher roll. Get something nearer towards that 50% mark if we can. Since I've got resources for days. Right, so I'm thinking... I might start by going and farming some Obducite again, but I will try a quick pit with this Mystic Circle just to test out what the numbers are like. Because I just need Obducite again. And then we'll do some XP runs as well. Oops, I think I might have just gone past it at 48. Damn. I'm trying to become a legend. Dude, you are a legend. You're a legend to me. Come on. Shadow resistance, please. Shadow resistance would be nice. Just got to sit here and keep rolling. How much is it costing? 2.7 million. Lovely. Drink City Streamer. Yes, Zach. Cheers, guys. Shucks. Where is... Come on. Oh, it's the same as I got. 43. It keeps rolling for it the same or lower. There's lots of higher numbers. Roll them for me. 45. 50. No. Shadow resistance. Higher shadow. I just want something above 45. Come on. Because I don't think I've got enough resources to masterwork up to 12, which means I'm going to be slightly lower. I don't want to be too under-resed on shadow, otherwise that'll be a problem. Survivability, probably. Come on. I think it's rolled every other res for me at a higher number so far, apart from shadow. This is a bit too, isn't it? Oh my god, 40%. You kidding me? 43 again. Ugh. Kind of wish I could click the button and just say keep going until you get to what I want. That'd be so much nicer. Just let it automate it for me very quickly. $44. Oh, he's incrementing me up by ones. Come on. Oh, that might have been 45 there, for Christ's sake. Got off my flow. 45. Okay, we'll live with this. Screw it. I'm bored of that now. Ridiculous. Oh, I need to put the aspects on. What aspects have I got on here? Oh, yes. We definitely want one. We want this one, probably. Adaptability is pretty good on this build, I'd say. Sit down there. Hey, Belito, first time chatter. I like this build, but it's a bit tricky to get it to go up in damage. So, A, have you played it? And B, how much damage have you managed to get it to do? I've managed to get it to near billions. And we're going to try something out in a moment, see if it's any better or not. I don't know if Mystic Circle might be better. It may not be. I don't know. Losing 2 ranks of Bastion will reduce my Thorns. So that's your base number. But Mystic Circle will scale up my Mystic Circle multiplier, which might give me more damage inside the Mystic Circles, which is where we get even bigger damage. And I did just put... I just put on the Bog Witch Power Gem as well. And I have done... I can do pit 90s on this reasonably comfortably. Where was I rolling these before? Attack speed. Now, what's my attack speed at on this build again? 48.5. And when we proc our Witch Powers, if I can... I might go level these up this late. So that gives me... This is why we're using the Witch Power Gem that makes your ultimate... This is why it's important to get the ultimate on the better cooldown. Because if we can smash out ultimate 10 seconds or less, and I'm now at 15 point... When I put this on, it'll be less. We can get bonus attack speed here. I mean, it gives us all stacks. So that'll give us 37.5 attack speed. Once we get that up to max, that will allow us to get this up here. So yeah, we probably do... I don't really want to roll in Shadow. That's kind of a waste, actually. We should be able to... Yeah, we probably want to get, for now, a roll in attack speed. Make sure we get that base at 100% attack speed. So that's 1. Dex is okay. We'll keep this. And we'll just go to this for now, because we're not going for a triple roll. So we'll just leave it at 11 for now, I think. What did we got? We went up to 8 there. Okay, so we've got a little bit more attack speed, a whole load more dex. Shadow's higher, so that's good. Mystic Circle, 18%, and Protector cooldown, which will be nice. And we need to get the gem out. So that's bringing my Protector down to 11.51. So we're super close. If I had on my Amulet, instead of defensive cooldowns, ultimate cooldowns, that would be better. Probably, but I need to go and do a horde to get some of those scrolls. Where the hell's the jewel? Oh yeah, the gem person's here, isn't it? I don't often come to this town. I was here doing some bits the other day. So we stick that in there for now. We'll keep that handy. To be fair, I can actually solve my attack speed anyway, right? I'm at 50. I put a potion on at 65. And then that gives me... Yeah, that gives me the rest. So that's 100%. And then you get your stuff on top. So, yeah, cool. One of those. Yes, we take this. Probably okay for the armor because we've got disobedience on. We could possibly get that off later. So we'll take the base thorns and we'll take dex. So we're running a pretty high amount of dex. I need to go to... So we're just going to try a quick pits and we'll see what we can do. I'll try 90. It's good. Hey, Scoundrel. How's it going, dude? I think you're rolling. What do you mean you think I'm rolling, Scoundrel? Sorry. Any fine folks in chat want a power level with Druid? Tim, I could probably help you with this shortly. If someone else hasn't already jumped in. Oh, it looks like Easy's jumping in. Nice. Yeah, look, there's people in the community that are willing to jump in and help you. That's awesome, guys. Right, here we go. Let's see how this goes. I don't know. So we're running 13.6 Mystic Circle there, 18.1 there, so that's 31.7. And then we've also got some in the Paragon as well on here, which is giving... Oh, it's not showing me how much I'm getting. Where is it socketed? I can't remember where I socketed it. Which one is it? No. Where have I put it? Is it down here? There it is. Okay, we're getting 12% from that. So we're getting 43.7% Mystic Circle potency right now. So to put that in context, I think we've got 8 stacks of Ferocity currently. We can get another stack if we get a better Duelists. And this is running at 6.9% here. That's interesting. Why has that gone to 6.9% rather than 7.7%? What? Oh, okay. If you get the Mystic Circle potency, it increases that multiplier. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, so that's gone from 7.7% as the maximum to 8.8. That's pretty significant, actually. So I've gone from 6% a stack there to 6.9. I see how it works. I've already got a calculator. So now, instead of being at 48%, I'm now at 55.2%. So I've gained like 7% damage from those for the time being, but we can go a lot higher if I can get the better aspects. So I'm looking for a better planes of power aspects here, for sure. Sometimes the Diablo community is amazing, very helpful. It totally is. Confused Santa's in the house. Is that a razor plate? Yes, I have got a GG razor plate. I'm pretty certain if you've got a 4GA razor plate, you can just land your Masterworks anywhere. Because it will get the same scalar on the same base number. So it's pretty strong. Gives me a whole... It's literally a GG one, yeah. I managed to get a hold of one. Well, I say I did. Someone else got a hold of one for me and then we sorted it out. Hey, Gamer Mac 1. How's it going, dude? How's it going, man? Likes, commenting, subscribe. Dude, I appreciate that. You're an absolute legend. Welcome in, Dan. What aspects am I using? I'll go through that after this run. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I'll tell you what I just did. I messed up my flipping snapshot, didn't I? Oh, I got 5,185 dex. It should be enough. If I snapshot properly at the beginning, I can get to like 6,000 dex or something stupid like this. So the biggest... You're looking for the big numbers. Which we need to look out for the big numbers. I don't know if this feels better than before or not, honestly. It is possible. This is what, a 90. It is possible that running the extra bastions is actually better than Mystic Circle potency. I don't know. So we're looking... It's actually really hard to see the Thorns numbers because the Thorns numbers are all white as well, which is very annoying. It's a big-ass number that comes up sometimes. This isn't feeling... Right, something's not feeling right here. What's wrong? I've just got to double check we've got everything on properly because this isn't feeling right. Right, those are fine. Yes. Yes. That'll be fine as long as that goes to 5,000, which it will. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's weird. It's not feeling as strong as before. Like, it's feeling drastically weaker. I don't think they changed anything in the patch that breaks the build. Alright, our dex has gone down. We're going to go try and snapshot again. So what I need to do is I need to run through and grab up a whole load of enemies here. Like, as many as possible, because the way that Soul Harvest works currently is it doesn't retroactively add the stats on. So we're just going to try and grab like 30 or 40 enemies, and then we'll snapshot the damage on. So we're pretty tanky on this, so I can just sit here and do this until we've got enough around us. That's probably enough. So use a cooldown. 5,938 dex. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, man. I wish I could make it so I can only see the Thorns damage, because it's actually really hard to see the number I actually care about. 782 million. There you go. It's the big-ass number that comes up occasionally. It's when it procs on 844 million. Okay, so it's definitely... The damage isn't any worse. I haven't actually seen 1 billion yet. I've been very close to it. And the number goes up the more damage I hit them with, because of that 589 million. It goes up the more hits I do due to the potent Jaguar. And I've still got gear I can improve as well, so we'll definitely get the damage into the billions with this build. Yeah. Okay, let's go over here. I'm hopeful with a bit of optimizing we could probably get this build to do 100. I just feel like getting the base Thorns up is actually pretty hard. Like, how much Thorns are we running right now? When I start using, yeah, 20,000. I went up to about, yeah, 22,000, 23,000. There you go. If we could, 934 million, okay. So we're still pretty close to the billion. Whoa, that's glitching out. That's weird. So I think, imagine if we could double up the amount of Thorns we could get. I mean, we'd easily clear this content, and it's just, there's a lack of places you can get Thorns, but I think the Mystic Circle potency is better. Oh yeah, that's right. Here we go. This is it. I remember how we do it. You want to wait. Okay, I died because I was... So, okay. So I'll explain what we want to do. Ignore the fact that I died this because I'm looking at my skills. It is a bit annoying, this Mystic Circle thing. Basically, you want to wait for your Mystic Circle to spawn on the floor, and then once that spawns, you want to use a Jaguar skill in it. You don't actually do big damage at that point. That's right. It's been a couple of days since I played this build, so I'm trying to remember how to play it properly. So you'll see a white circle come up on the floor. That's your Mystic Circle. And then when that comes up, there we go, it's there. You want to use counter-attack, because then it makes it go orange. And once it goes orange, you'll do a lot more damage. You'll do a lot more damage, because it's that gives you all the Jaguar. That keeps your ferocity at max. It gives you all the extra damage, etc. Not actually sure what killed me a minute ago. I am quite tanky on this build, even though I haven't got that much max life. But yeah, I mean, the damage is... I mean, at a 90 here, it does start to curve off a bit, which is a shame. It's just the damage that's coming from it is activated through the basic skill, which, because it's associated with the basic skill, all of your basic skill modifiers actually do scale it. Now, I haven't tested to taking off unyielding hits and seeing if that makes my damage worse. I really should test to see if that is actually scaling the damage we care about. It probably is. Is there a reason you're not using Wound Drinker? I haven't got one. That's one reason. That's worth it. And two, that makes it quite hard to solve resistances, actually. The problem with Wound Drinker is, yes, it comes with Thorns, and yes, it comes with a nice damage reduction and extra flat damage. The problem is it comes with poison and armor on it. And the armor, I guess, is useful, but the poison resistance isn't so much. And it makes it very hard to solve things like the fire, cold, and lightning. I mean, I'm already running... In solo, I am capped here. But when I'm not in solo, I don't think I am. Yeah, it's quite hard to solve the resistances on this. On a Spiritborn. Unless you can roll your resistances elsewhere. Right, there you go. You can see the orange circles. When we got that up, your damage will theoretically be higher. Need to try and be able to keep Armoured Hide up more often. So if you use Armoured Hide, then your ultimate, you can then cast Armoured Hide like 3 extra times, which is what we're aiming to do here. So we can just keep it up all the time, if you time it correctly. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to spike the damage into like the multi-billions. I don't know if this is faster than before or not. I honestly got it so I was farming 90s quite fast before. I don't know. My dex has gone down. That's a problem. My snapshotting. I didn't keep my snapshotting because I died, didn't I? That's why. It's amazing. There isn't that many ways to scale just directly the Thorns damage. So anything that gives you all damage, like dex and stuff, it just, if it scales your basic skill, it will make it do more damage, I think, because it's associated with Rock Splitter. But the annoying thing is the ultimate on the gorilla. The gorilla's doing 100% of your thorns every second, but that's actually pretty weak because that doesn't scale with any of your basic skills multipliers. So it doesn't scale with adaptability. It doesn't scale with Moonrise. You know, it doesn't. So you're not getting all those extra multipliers. So the damage ends up being pretty weak, to be honest, which is a real shame. So I went for the Mystic Circle tech because it's the only way I found to consistently get my Veracity up. Yeah, I really should have snapshotted my dex high. I'm missing like 700 dex here, which is quite a lot, to be honest. It's definitely feeling slower than before. I was doing 90s reasonably comfortably before, quicker than this anyway. So I don't know what's going on. Dance, silly streamer. Right, I'm going to go back because this is going way slower than I want it to. I don't know what you're making me dance to, Emil. You made me die. No! You made me die, Emil. What did you do? What did you do? Right, we'll leave this dungeon. That's going slower than I want it to. The Toxic Skin passive, yes, that is nice. I guess that would allow you to put on Scourge for extra damage to crowd-controlled enemies. That would be nice. So, yes, I don't have one. That is the main reason I haven't got it on. I haven't got a good enough one. Plan works, Emil, where you're savage. Have you tried using barrier damage? I've got that. I've got that on. But that won't give you anything like it did last season, right? I've got that here, right? It gives you 33x damage, and I'm basically 100% barriered all the time. That definitely felt weaker than before. Why did that feel so much weaker? Just having a quick look. So, I mean, there's not a lot different here that I've just changed, honestly. Just that 2 ranks of Bastion. That's not going to make that much of a difference, I don't think. What else did I change? I can't remember what I changed last time I was on. Alright, one thing I want to try. I've got unyielding hits on right now. I'm pretty certain. Pretty certain unyielding hits. Hey, Geppetto as well, dude. How you doing? Sorry, I did see you come in. How you doing, man? Samuel, this is very not PoE. No, it's not Samuel. I'm doing Diablo today. Added the reduced freeze duration to your boots. Much better, thanks. Yeah, that should definitely help with your freeze situation for sure. The drain mana rares are... Yeah, they are. They are... Not just for that build, but they are particularly bad for the Cryo Stomp build because your health is your mana and you just can't counter it. It's definitely something I hope that they make counterable or something you can build some resistance to in the future. But yeah, I'm glad the freeze duration on the boots helps a bit. Solution, I theory crafted a Toxic Skin build but didn't put it together yet. Level 44 Toxic Skin, doing it damage super fast with Vulture Talon. Yeah. I mean, that's crazy. If you can get level 44 Toxic Skin, that's insane. Straw Hat, thanks for the alert, dude. Appreciate you, man. Toxic Skin passive is better. Yeah, I mean... So I had it while leveling up Confused. I did that Confused Sansa with my hardcore one. I leveled up and I could just run through things and they all just died. The problem is it just didn't scale in the endgame. I mean, you can absolutely try it with Obnoxious Resonance. Right? You could try it with this. I'm using Adaptive Stances, which makes you tankier and gives you a bunch of core stats, so that's kind of nice. What was I going to do? So I'm pretty certain this will make me weaker, but I just wanted to test if Unyielding Hits is actually going to change my Thorns damage. So I'm just going to find something else to slap on. I don't know. Where's Rapids? Let's just put something on that won't necessarily do much for me. I can't remember if this goes into attack speed bucket 1 or 2, so we'll just stick it there. I think it's attack speed bucket 2. So let's just try that a second. This will probably be weaker, but I'm just going to try it a second. Want to see if it changes the numbers or not. Oh, sorry. Imsri, how's it going, dudes? And Grimshifter. And Shellblock. Sorry, I missed you all come in. How are you doing, guys? How are you doing? I hope you're all having a great day. As much as I love watching your stream, go get your build updated. Checking in for daily updates. Found out I'm going to be Samuel, my build's pretty much up to date apart from one thing. You have to remember, I work full-time as a game dev. I stream full-time in the evenings, whether it's PoE or Diablo, and I don't get a lot of time outside of that to do anything else. So I've got a whole bunch of guides I need to update and stuff, so I'm going to try and plan to get some of those done tomorrow and Saturday. But yeah, I will update it when I get to it. I mean, the guide's updated. The guide's pretty in-depth, right? I know. I'm just... You know, I just want to bring things down a level for reality. You know, if I was a full-time streamer, then I'd got less of an excuse. You know, Durbin, how's it going, dude? Drink City Streamer, how's it going, dude? Cheers indeed, cheers. Right, I don't care about the timer here. I just want to test to see if my damage has tanked because I haven't got unyielding hits on. It probably has. It'll be very interesting if it hasn't. Okay, my damage hasn't gone down. Does that mean unyielding hits is not scaling the Thorns damage? That would be very interesting. It's possible it's not. That's why I wanted to test it. I mean, I'm only... Yeah. So, out of interest, because then that means I can get rid of all the armor stuff. At 701, I mean, it's definitely not scaling it by 2.5 times, otherwise I'd be in the billions. Because it scales your weapon damage, which means it would scale your base damage of your Rock Splitter, but it might not scale the Thorns damage on the Rock Splitter, which is where your big damage is coming from. I don't think unyielding hits is doing anything for Thorns here. 673. I think that's giving me a lot more attack speed, though. It is, yeah, 140. That goes into attack speed bucket 2, so that's nice. 642. I mean, we got a 900 before, but unyielding hit should really give us a hell of a lot more damage than an extra 50%. Should be a lot more than that. I mean, it's extra attack speed will be good, because the quicker we attack, the quicker we'll get our triple hits of the triple hits down, and then if all 3 of those hit an enemy, then it can get you a whole bunch of damage. See, I don't actually... Yeah, 939. Okay, unyielding hits is maybe not the way to go on this build then, because I've just hit for 939 million there. That's nearly a billion. That was the same as before, except I've taken unyielding hits off. That's probably not scaling our Thorns damage then. Which means we can go for damage multipliers rather than armor on our amulet. And attack speed. Attack speed just means we can activate the Thorns quicker. I really thought unyielding hits would make you do more damage, but it's not, I don't think. Interesting. Yeah, it's when we do the triple hit. If all 3 of them hit and you activate all the Thorn Seeds, you'll do a big number on it. So we're waiting for that. Yeah, Mystic Circle's down. Use this. Use that. There we go. Use that. So we're going to keep Armored Hired up. Interesting. Jester, is Necrominion Ring still broke? I think so, Jester, yeah. I'll still be continuing on with my Necro Minion and getting it as good as I can, but I think the ring is still broken from what I've heard, yeah. Do you have the Conceited on for aspects? I might not right now, no. I'm using Moonrise, Adaptive. I mean, I should really try to see if Moonrise and Adaptive are making a big difference, see? And try those, so I might try that in a minute. I'm going to shift some aspects around and try them out. Okay, I'll tell you what. We know I'm going to clear these. I'm going to go back out and I'm going to change the aspects around. This is definitely not feeling worse than before. I mean, because I'm attacking so much quicker and I don't think... Yeah, 934. Okay, so we're doing nearly a million there. Nearly a billion there. Which is about where I've got to before. And I didn't even snapshot there. Zoe's in the house. How's it going, Zoe? How you doing? How you doing? So... I kind of assumed that these were scaling the Thorns damage because... the Thorns damage I'm applying is through the basic skill, but maybe it's not. So let's try. We'll know if 100x multiplier is working on it and then it gets taken off and replaced with a 30. We'll very quickly notice the damage tank. But if this isn't working with it and we put something on that does work with it, we'll very quickly notice that we get more damage, right? So, I mean, we can stick on anything that will affect all damage. Doesn't really matter what it is, just something that affects all damage, because that would work. Each different base. I mean, that's 12.5. It's not that much. There's definitely better ones. Yeah, Conceited will be a good one. Just having a look else. What else we've got? Don't need this. Don't need that. Yes, I've already got that one on. Game 1 resolve when you dodge an attack. Your posting skills. Okay. So the critical strike won't help us here because that doesn't scale thorns. That's why I took that off. Yeah, that's okay. Basic and core. Yielding hits. That's rake. So this is like this, right? Bristleback. When you dodge or block an attack, you trigger loads of thorns, but that won't get multiplied up by other stuff, I don't think. So I'm not sure how good that would be. Yeah, Conceited's a pretty good one. Well, let's try Conceited, because that's 30x damage, right? Like I say, we'll know pretty quickly if that's actually scaling our damage or not. Doesn't damage to close scale thorns? It probably would, Eddie, yeah, because that's just any damage close, right? So it would work. Anything that would scale any of your damage close. Zoe, I'm good. See, I'm not too bad. Zoe, not too bad, not too bad. Hey, Breakpoint, how's it going, dude? Welcome in, welcome in. I like how you're ignoring the training grounds. I mean, I suppose I could, but... Yeah, I suppose I could. No, I don't know. We'll just go in here. I like to do it based on feel rather than just numbers. It's very quick to know. Aside from the community aspect D4, how are you enjoying it, Glitchlol? Yeah, it's okay. I'm enjoying playing some different builds. I'm not too bothered about playing builds that goes to pit 150. I just want to play some cool stuff, you know? Right, we're gonna snapshot a bunch of damage here. Let's just get all these in here. This'll do. Let's get them all closer to me. So I can snapshot at least a bunch of damage of it. Right, this'll do. Alright, let's see. We'll know very quickly if we're doing more damage or not. I think. It does feel weaker. That does feel weaker. I got the impression... I don't know. I did get the impression that the basic skill ones were scaling the damage that's coming off of the Thorns damage being applied by your Rock Splitter. I did get the impression that that was happening. 202 million. I think that aspect is working. This is definitely feeling weaker to me right now. Although he keeps teleporting outside my Mystic Circle, which is actually very annoying. Because that's a lot of damage I'm losing there. 366 million. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Adaptive was working here. And I think Moonrise works as well. And this is my probably 257. This is the thing. 307. All the other Thorns applications don't scale with those modifiers. And that's 2 100% modifiers. Huge damage increase. Yeah, I'm pretty certain Adaptive was working there. Because what that's doing, on my third attack with this Epizontic, I'm doing 3 of them. So all 3 of them are going to scale. And if they all hit and do the 200%, if one procs the 200% Razorback, I think they all proc it at the same time. So if they all hit them at the same time, we'll end up doing what? Yeah, this is definitely slower. Adaptive was definitely stronger with this. So there you go. So yeah, I'm pretty certain those basic skill modifiers are actually scaling your Thorns, coming specifically the Thorns that your Rock Splitter applies. You found a bug, Zachary. What bug? What's better, Quill Volley or Thorns? Quill Volley, probably. To be honest. Yeah, I think Quill Volley is still better. But Thorns is pretty fun. Thorns is fun because it's a different build. It's a different kind of way of playing. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that the basic skill ones are working there. So, I mean, instead of the attack speed here, we could go for Conceited here instead. Could try that instead. Stick Conceited on it. I've actually got... Yeah, 21 out of 21. Yeah, so we got... Just go full damage rather than the attack speed. But yeah, so the main damage that's coming off this build is coming from the node up here, which is part of Rock Splitter, which is applying 100% of your Thorns on the third attack. Epizontic makes it so we always do our third attack So we get 3 of those, and you get I've got a 98% scaler here. I think follow through is also scaling all of it because it scales your basic attack damage. You got the double chance for basic skills doing double damage. It's the only way I can see how you get your thorns from like 20,000 up to nearly 1 billion. 20,000 up to near 1 billion is 10 is 200,000. 100 is 2 million. 1,000 times is up to 20. You know what I mean? Like you're multiplying your damage up by a crazy multiplicative amount. So you need all these scalars. So yeah, you get 100x on Moonrise. You can get up to 100x on Adaptive. We can try. I mean, Conceited should make it go higher. Just depends whether that's better than the attack speed or not. Yeah, Zach, that's awesome for helping out Tim. Nice one, dude. A character head ain't loading. Oh, really? Oh, that's pretty bad. Minutes ago, hotfix went live, including apparently fix a ring. Oh, really? Nice. Have they fixed the ring? Nice. If they fix the ring, we might go on a Necro later on then. Sweet. All right, let's see what the damage is like here. I haven't snapshot, but look, 733 million. See, there you go. Adaptive's definitely working. It's still not like crazy fast, but that's definitely doing big. 840. It's definitely doing bigger numbers. We're only at 5.2. Dexy, I didn't snapshot at all. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely faster. So we've proven that Adaptive's working. It's quite likely that Unyielding's not, though. So we could probably gain a bunch of damage by not stacking up the armor. I mean, we can go test this in the... I suppose we could go test the training grounds. Yeah, if someone can confirm the fix, then we'll try, yeah. Yeah. If someone can confirm that the men down's working, that'll be super handy. Let me go to the training grounds here. I wish I could just TP straight there, actually, but there we go. It seems like a partial fix. They fixed... That was before Aussie. It was partial fixed before. It was working with some stuff it wasn't before, but it wasn't working with others. So if they've only partial fixed it again, I don't see why they bothered pushing it. Either fix it or don't, you know. it's getting a bit silly. Fixed an issue where Callan's Edict was not increasing the damage of your minions, including the damage from the Ring of Men Down and aspects of Fell Gluttony. Yeah, I see. Well, okay, so that's probably... That probably hasn't fixed it much then. It's probably... This includes sources of aspects, elements, or some critical strike damage, or the damage output of specific minion that are triggering them, such as Golem's damage, Kalen's Edicts. These effects are not skills and are not cast, and thus do not benefit from the increases locker inside. Okay. Known issue, Golem, Warrior, Mage, Paragon Glyphs are not correctly increasing the damage. Oh, for God's sake. Wow. Yeah, okay, so it's not properly fixed, is it? They've only kind of partially fixed it. Yeah, I don't actually know if we can test it in here very well. We'll have to see. 580 million. Okay, maybe we can. We're waiting for those big numbers to come up. 537. I mean, it's not going as big. I don't know. Yeah, I don't... This isn't a very good way of testing, I don't think. It's not giving me the numbers as much. I was off them. Hey, Marksman's in the house. How's it going, Marksman? How you doing, dude? They just blue balling us on minion necro fixes. I know, right? You can get 1.1k intelligence if I want to. Damn! How am I, Marksman? Yeah, I'm not too bad. Brillo, are you planning to put the build of Mobilistics? Yes, dude. I did message you on YouTube earlier. But as I said to someone already, I work full-time. I stream full-time in the evenings, and when I'm not doing that, that's basically when I do everything else in life. So, you know, my first thing to do it when I'm not streaming or not working is not to go and do build planners all the time. I am planning on trying to get them done, though, at some point over the next couple of days. So I appreciate it's not... I appreciate you'd like it now, but you have to bear with me. I do my best to try and keep up on this stuff. Welcome to Druid Companions. Yeah. You'd have spare Paragon points when you hit that. Fair enough. I kind of feel like the extra attack speed was better here. Yeah, if Unyielding hits is not actually scaling the damage of our Thorns, then we don't need total armor in this amulet. I wonder if I've got a different amulet here. I don't think I've got many amulets. Intelligence. Oh, I have got a potent one. Oh, we could try the potent amulet. That would be quite a big damage boost. I forgot I picked that up. Yeah, let's try that. Because I can roll dex on here. Yeah, interesting. Okay, we could try this for sure. So let's try going... So that's quite a lot of extra damage. That will scale because it's as we hit them, we'll do more and more Jaguar damage to them. Right, let's... I'm kind of praying that I get this first time because otherwise I'm going to go get a scroll. Be a pain in the arse if we don't get the... Oh, come on. Please just give me Mystic Circle here. I don't even care what the value is. I hate this system. With a passion. I'm going to have to go do a Horde. I need to re-roll this amulet. And I need Mystic Circle in there, really. That is so frustrating. I really don't like this system very much. Same as most people, to be honest. It's just, yeah, it's not very good. We'll get the rest of it ready, I suppose. Dex, how high is that? We'll go for a bit higher than that, I think. Okay, that's a really high roll, nice. Oh, it's a max roll, nice. Just need to get that extra Mystic Potency. But, I mean, we can try it without that Mystic Potency on. We'll see how that goes, but that's quite a bit of damage I'm losing there, I think. Plains Power. Death can push decent, but destroys any T4 100 pit stuff. Nice. I mean, if you can do a pit 100 on a build, then that's all you need to do, honestly. You know, you can do everything else in the game apart from pushing higher pits, right? You sent me a PM on Discord, Emil. I'll check it after stream. I don't tend to check them during stream much. Boulder build is pretty good, I think. But I think people have been doing that. Perfect. I like your content. Very good. And you share it. Yeah, Billy. I will try. I have got a planner in the works. I just haven't finished yet. Recovery, dude. How's it going, man? It's cold here in Texas right now. How cold is cold? Go on, hit me. It's probably warmer than here. Yeah, I don't tend to check Discord during stream unless it's really, really urgent because it just distracts me and I'm bad at getting distracted anyway. Yeah, Emil, that's awesome. Yeah, everyone get you 2,000 points in. When you switch armories, do your imprints stay or do they go? I don't know, actually. Can someone answer that? Because I haven't messed around with the armory too much yet. Right, I need a socket in this bad boy. I haven't got the masterworking materials to do something with this, actually. That's a problem. Yeah, they need to make masterworking materials a little bit kinder as well, honestly. Feel like it's just too much of a grind to get them right now. Right, I probably need to go get some of this before I can try this amulet out. Oh, I've got a bit, I suppose. I guess we'll try and roll into Potent, because getting an extra rank in there would be quite nice. We don't need it in there. Yeah, 4. Okay, I'm not going to waste the materials for now. We'll do this. Oh, we got 5. 5 in Potent is pretty big. Got almost the same amount of dex, so that's not bad. I do lose the Mystic Circle, but we've got the Protect stuff. So, okay, we'll try this out. I don't know how it'll work without the extra Mystic Circle potency, honestly. Stick that in there. Cat keeps opening the door. Yeah, we just lost 0.7% multiplier on there, so that's a bit of damage there. But we did just gain 5 ranks of potency. So that's 50% more damage after you've hit an enemy 100 times with Jaguar skills, which we'll do quite quick with Ravager. So maybe try this now. Be very interested to see what the damage is like with this. Resistances. Dex. Thorns. There we go. Hey, Etu. First time chatter. Welcome in. What's up, my brother, man? I'm using your Cryoshock Sork build, and I'm trying to upgrade my 2 Pinnacle variant, but I'm facing a few problems. I just bought an Invictus armor, but it requires 51 strength dex int. Yes, to wear, it does. And if I put these on, I don't have enough int to cast my T19 spell. Yes. Also, it doesn't look like I have enough attribute points to do all the skill tree, even at level 95. I mean, the full skill tree I've got on the build planner, that is level 99. You'll need to change your passives in your skill tree to adapt for 51 strength and dex. I think I've got some strength and dex on my amulet, but I can't remember exactly where. In terms of intelligence, I've got extra intelligence on my rings and stuff to make up for it. You're just going to have to try and chivvy around some of the stats to get there. I think I need like 207 int for my skills or something, and to solve that, I had rings that had int on them and stuff. It is all about shifting stats around, you know. So it can be a bit of a pain. I didn't put my Morio Invictus on until I had the Time Lost Diamond for the Spirit, and I had a bunch of other items so I could shivvy things around. It took me a moment to get all the bits I needed for that. So, yeah, it is a bit of a pain. Cheers for the follow, though, dude. I hope you're enjoying the builds. I'm not on PoE tonight, but it can be done because I've done it on mine, yeah. Yeah. The unique jewel is quite expensive. Last I looked, it was like 36 divines for the sort of one I've got, but it's probably more now, to be honest. But, yeah. Yeah, you probably just want to try and get some stats on your gear somewhere, so like on your amulet or your wherever. It's difficult getting a good amulet with those sorts of things on there. But in your passive tree, to get to your 51 dex and int, you're just going to have to shivvy some stats around, I guess. Who's invited me to their party? I won't do that just yet, because I can't test anything when I'll get other people. I'll join up with people in a minute. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just happen to have an amulet that has dex and strength on it. Tried following your suggested items, but it looks like I'm going to have to sell some and buy back. Yeah, which ones are you struggling to get? Like the Pinnacle variant, I have now updated to be a true Pinnacle version of the game. It did originally start off being quite close to T16. That definitely feels like more damage to me right now. I didn't even snapshot. I'm only at 4,000 dex. Why am I at such low dex? What the hell? That's really low dex. What the hell? Oh no, there you go, 5,400. That's better. That is definitely feeling like more damage. Yeah, it took me a while to get the gear for that stuff. I had to farm for ages, and I eventually got a really good drop, so I made loads of divines and was able to buy all the bits I needed. But it took me a while to be able to get those things. Yeah, I'm using a Megalomaniac on my one as well. I need to update that planner to have the final bits in there. But getting a very good Megalomaniac that works is tricky. I literally sat on there for a whole day waiting for one to come up. And I think it cost me 60 divines in the end. So it was quite expensive. Right, where's the big numbers? I really wish I could turn on just Thorns numbers. It'd be so much easier for me to see where my actual main damage is coming from. 246, that's definitely not bigger. But we're just going to wait for a bigger. Potent works better as we go. Right, we're waiting for the Mystic Circle to come up. There we go. Big numbers. Oh yeah, billion. There you go. 1 billion. Okay, so we're definitely doing in the billions now. Good. Happy days. So, I mean, getting the triple on Potent would be nice. That's definitely a good one. I mean, we don't need max life on the amulet. I think we'd want a GA Dex, GA Potent, GA Follow Through, maybe? Since that scales the Thorns on the basic skill. I don't know. Let's see what other ones you could get. You just want to get all damage there, probably. We can cast this every 9.23 seconds. That's good. We can keep the attack speed up. What did I put on there? Conceited. Okay, we've got Conceited on there, yeah. That definitely works. We can either do that or we can go for the attack speed. Where's the Mystic Circle? There we go. Try to keep an eye on my attack speed. 140, okay. I'm not sure that our attack speed aspect was actually giving me more attack speed, to be fair. Yeah, the boss damage is a bit slow on this, I think. We could actually we could get rid of this here as well. We don't need disobedience there either. We can get rid of this. The wand is Enazan's charge. What? No, on my Cryostomp build, I'm using a rare wand. I'm not using a unique one. I'm using a rare wand that's got the one I managed to pick up, which I got for 20 divines, which is very good. It's very high mana, very high. It's got like 100% crit chance on it, like 27% cast, 27% cast speed on it. I think very high mana. It's got extra fire damage and extra cold damage on it, I think, rather than additive damage. It's just what I managed to find. And what else has it got? It's got one other thing on it. I can't remember. Oh, it's got +5 cold spells. Yeah, that's important. I've got the +5 cold spells on it. Yeah, I'm not using a unique one. And then you use a focus on the other hand, a rare focus, yeah. And then you use a chiming staff in your offhand for the sigil power with the weapon set 2 stuff, and that gives you a bunch of damage as well. Where's the guy gone? Oh, he's down there. I need to kill him before I can kill this thing. Yeah, so much. Oh, we got 1.5 billion there. 1.5 billion. That's like double the damage I was doing before. Yeah. I mean, it's still tiny numbers, right? But we are now doing in the billions on Thorns. Yes. This is what we like. Big old bees going on. How's everyone doing this evening? Yeah, I'm not too bad, Emil. Not too bad. I've had a bit of a poop week dealing, and I'm going to be continuing to have one because I've got a really pretty major issue with my heating system at home, and it's going to cost me, I think, a lot of money to fix. I don't know where the leak is, so I'm going to have to pay some special company to come round with some tools so that they can send gas through my system to try and detect the leak without pulling up all my walls and floors everywhere. And they charge a lot of money because it's very specialist, but I think at this point I'm going to have to get it done. So it's stressful because it's just one of those things you wish you never have to deal with, and I'm going to have to. But there we go. Such is life and owning houses. Never mind. Other than that, we're all good. Recovery, dude. It's -48 Fahrenheit. Jesus. That is cold. That is ridiculously cold. I mean, it's 11 degrees Celsius here right now. It's actually warmer, so that's good. It's warmer than it's been. It was definitely cold here the last couple of weeks, though. Well, I say cold, it's like 2 or 3 degrees Celsius, maybe. Yeah, so I think if I got the perfect masterworks and we got all, you know, really, really good gear and a better planes power aspect would be really powerful here, and getting our glyphs up as well, then I reckon we could get this build to do a 95 or 100. Which is not bad. For a build where you can... It's very hard to get... The problem is we can't get much more base Thorns. We can get a little bit. But not that much, unfortunately. And that's kind of where some of the problem lies, I guess. I feel like the base values on the Razor Blade just needs to be way, way higher. Like double, maybe. But there we go. It kind of depends, actually, really where the developers want their baseline of pushing the pits to be. If they want it to be so you can get to 120, 130, and the really, really good builds will go to 150, then so be it. Then this build needs some love in the damage aspect, in the damage side of things. But if their ethos is to get its build to go to pit 100, and the other builds are just overperforming, then this build's actually doing just fine once you got it. I mean, look, I'm consistently hitting for billions here now with that potent on. That was 1.1, 1.3. So we're definitely doing more damage here now. Interesting that unyielding hits isn't working, so I probably wasted a lot of time with that, trying to get all that armor up. Hey, Frogstar, how's it going, dude? How's it going, man? Yes, Frogstar, I need to get the planner up for this. Do you know what? I'll throw the planner together in a minute. I'll do it on stream. It's boring as hell, but it'll only take... I won't do any of the written stuff. I'll just put the build as I've got it currently up. It will only take me a moment to do that stuff, and that'll make people happy. I'll do the written side of the guide later on. It won't take me long to do the aspects and stuff as I've got it. Maybe like 5-10 minutes. Yeah, I'm good. I'm glad to hear it, Frogstar. I'm glad to hear it. What made you go crushing hands? I didn't... No, I'm using Rock Splitter recovery, dude. This is Rock Splitter. The only way you can get your Thorns damage to hit for billions that I've found so far is having the basic skill scalers in there with the Zephyr. Because that actually does seem to scale the Thorns that's applied through your Rock Splitter. It does actually seem that scales it. And I tested taking the adaptive off, and that made my big number go down. This is definitely Thorns damage, because I never crit or do overpower that comes near a billion on this build right now. That 1.5 billion there. So I haven't got particularly high snapshotted decks here, to be fair. So we probably could have eked a bit more damage out if I'd snapshotted better. But hey, such is life. Yeah, the boss damage is a bit weak here. I mean, I could go for Hunter, right? Which would give me more Veracity, which would give me more Veracity stacks on Plains Power. And then that would give me the extra damage against Injured. That probably would make the build stronger. Although I'd need to roll Hunter cooldown. But this is like full Gorilla, right? Just going all in on the Gorilla. I kind of wish, instead of the Gorilla doing 100% of your Thorns every second, that it made you do seriously more Thorns while he's active in his area. Because then it would be, then it would definitely be the best ultimate for Thorns-related builds on Spiritborn. But that's not how it works right now. The Hunter would probably still be better if you could work out how to cast it decently enough. To be honest. Just because you would get... Yeah, you get this extra 100x damage. It overfills you by 4 stacks of Veracity, which gives you more damage on Planes of Powers. You just need to be able to cast it frequently enough. Which, frankly, I probably could get it down to about... I probably couldn't get it to 10 seconds. But I could probably get it pretty low. And then this here would help you get it so you can cast it more often. But, yeah. I mean, it does give you more damage reduction and stuff, but it doesn't give you the damage, does it? Hey, Veloglu, coming in with the Prime. Dude, welcome in, and for the follow. You just followed and primed at the same time. Welcome in, man. How's it going? Thank you so much. I appreciate your support, dude. How you doing? How you doing? Milando, a sexy streamer has appeared. A sexy Aussie has appeared. How you doing, Milando? How you doing, man? Also, guys, appreciate the fancy light on the left. It took me freaking ages to get these lights up. You can't see the ones behind. But I'm going to get another one of these to go behind me, that there. And I think that will sort that lighting out. You got your Spiritborn ultimate back before the first one ends? Yeah. So I can nearly do that on this now, I think, with Protector. Let's have a look. How long does it last for? 7, 6. It's going to be pretty close. 5, 4. Not quite. How long is it meant to last for? Oh, it's the area that persists for 6 seconds. It says, I mean, that's meant to last for 12 seconds, right? Maybe that's bugged as well. It says that Protector's area persists for an additional 6 seconds. While you're in the area, you're unstoppable. I'm already unstoppable. I mean, Hunter probably is better here, honestly. You noticed? Yeah. Agree. For some reason, I thought it was Crushing Hands. Yeah. I made a Thorn build last week. I enjoyed it. The Razor Plate aspect needs to be 50%, not 10%. Yeah, there is that. The Razor Plate just needs to buff all round. If you're going to make something that's full Thorns, I think they need to up the values on here by about 3 or 4 and then make the aspect 50% like you say, yeah. I think it just needs to be supercharged. They could probably multiply that up to like 400x as well. Thorns just needs more damage, right? If you want it to be a higher level stuff. If you can cast ult quick enough, the overall damage multi-spec may be worth too. I'm using it. You mean Vehemence? That is true. I could use Vehemence. I actually can. I can cast it every 10 seconds. I think, isn't Vehemence every 8 seconds? We could use that, because that would actually make this faster. Let's try it, instead of Conceited. Yeah. Got to hear from the PoE streams on YouTube. Still rocking your Telestomp build. Thanks for that. No worries, man. First time chatter, welcome in. You're good. I'm still playing PoE in the background. I'm just doing a bit of D4 this week. Having a little break from PoE. I'm going to do some more PoE streams next week. I'm still playing that build. It's super fun. I've gotten that build. I can do all T4 bosses now. I can smash Sekimas at the highest level. I just need to go beat the Arbiter at T4, but I reckon we can do it. 2 extra ranks, some more cooldown. Yeah, that is true. I think I was waiting to get more cooldown reduction on it. I think I've now got to that point. Yeah, Vehemence. Yeah, let's try it. Yeah, instead of Conceited, we could do this. Yeah, for 8 seconds. So you need to get the ultimate for 8 seconds. I'm not quite there. That's a bummer. Those ranks don't apply till I'm out. I'm literally just under. Yeah, I think if I had really good rolls, if I had a better roll there on that one, then that would do it, I think. I don't have a 60x here as well. Getting a 61 of those would have been good. Yeah, they're not quite there. I do wonder if Hunter would be better, though. Honestly. So I might, for this next test... One second. Did I actually do my glyphs there? I don't think I did. Thanks for the lurk, Zach. Appreciate you, man. Let me just check I actually did my glyphs there. If I did, I was on auto mode. No, I did not. Okay, close damage here. Oh, wow. At 90%, I failed one. Are you kidding me? Oh, savage. I'm going to try Hunter, but you'll see the I won't be able to cast Hunter that often because I haven't got the Hunter cooldown reduction. If I'd rolled Hunter cooldown reduction instead of Gorilla, like Protector, we can get, what, 50x damage cooldown? That would get it down to... The cooldown on here would go down to... You get this to somewhere between 10 and 20 seconds, probably. You know, let's come in here. So that's 34.37, yeah. If I got, yeah, if I got like the 50%, you'd be at like 15, 17% seconds or something, which is not terrible. It's those overstacks of ferocity that's kind of nice, I guess. You know? Did I put... Yeah... Okay, we'll keep... Yeah, it's probably not worth keeping Vehemence on unless you can actually smash your ultimate often enough. Conceited will be better. Unless you can cast it within that time. Because that's what I do in my Hydra build. I've got Vehemence on my Hydra build shell. Because I can cast my ultimate every 6 seconds or something. It's completely silly. So, we'll just try this again. I mean, we'll stack up Potent a lot faster with Jaguar. I was trying to stick with Gorilla. The problem is just making it do 100% of your Thorns with no other scalers on it, like your basic stuff, means it's actually quite weak. Is it better to change Protector for Hunter, Bolo? It probably will be. That's what I'm testing now, but I need to go and do some hordes to get some scrolls. It is probably quite likely that Hunter will allow us to do a lot more damage, frankly. Yeah, 2.5 billion. There you go. Hunter's just better, right? We're stacking up Potent super fast here. And we get... The thing is, by having Hunter, we can overstack to 12 stacks. So we can get 13 stacks of ferocity with Hunter. Hunter's too good right now. If they made it so Gorilla scaled your Thorns damage by like 200-300% while you're in the area of it, then it would absolutely be the best option for Thorns, probably. But yes, Hunter is better here. So I'm only at 8 stacks of ferocity, but I get extra damage for more stacks of ferocity. The second I use Hunter, boom. 12 stacks. That's giving me loads more multiplicative damage. So yeah, I mean, even with this right now, with that pitiful cooldown, this is already better. Pitiful, not petiful. I can't speak. There you go. Look at the damage. Nearly 2 billion. 3.5 billion. So yeah, this is just way better. Hunter is just better. I kind of knew it probably would be. I just really wanted to sit with Gorilla. I mean, this is going to push us to easy 90s here. And where we're going into Potent, you're going to stack Potent way faster with it because it hits loads of times. There we go. I mean, yeah, it's way faster. And because we're getting extra stacks of Ferocity, Ferocity does go into attack speed bucket too. So that's going to push us up. An extra 4 stacks. We'll go up to 170% attack speed, I think that is. 1 second when I can cast it. 100. Yeah, I saw that. 170. It's quite hard to see it while I'm in combat. Right, we do that. There we go. 160% attack speed. 190. Something's proccing me to 190 every now and then. Look at that. 190 attack speed. Something is anyway. So yeah, I mean, attack speed's gonna be crazy for this because the quicker you can attack, the quicker you can get your 3 hits down on this, and then the quicker you can just, yeah, you can just apply the Thornston, right? Are you building into some dodge as well? We don't need to build into dodge. You keep counter-attack up 100% of the time. That's 100% dodge all the time. Here, look. I will need to get more cooldown reduction on the ultimate, because casting the ultimate means I can, there you go, I can reset my counter attack stacks, which is pretty handy. But yeah, when you got counter attack on, you got 100% dodge, so it just gives you the full hubris. You don't need to stack into dodge anywhere else. Yeah, I need to get more cooldown on Hunter, because the amount of extra damage you do with that up is pretty phenomenal. It's going to be pretty hard to get that below 10 seconds, though, on this build, since we're not playing a Jaguar build. But the damage output there was drastically noticeable. It went up to... Yeah, I mean, like I say, the highest I've seen is 3.5 billion, which is way higher than anything I was doing before. I wasn't even hitting for 1 billion when I first boosted up this character. There they are, 2 billion there. Just casually hitting for the billions now. That's what I was getting at, I suppose. Yeah. You are playing into the 100%. I feel like that also needs a buff. 3,000 flat thorns is nice, but it's not enough, you know? It needs to be higher, I think. Yeah, it's probably need to play into the Hunter cooldown on... Well, you could go Hunter cooldown on all three, but having the extra counter attack charges is pretty handy, honestly. If anyone wants to come and do any hordes with me, I'm probably going to go do a horde after this, because I need some reset scrolls. I need some temporary reset scrolls. And since that's the easiest way to get them, that is probably what we'll do. Well, it's basically the only way you can get it. Alright, let's just find where the rest of these are. Yeah, I mean, look, smashing stuff in here now. Once you hit your... it's those extra stacks of ferocity as well. If we can get a maximum planes power aspect, that'll be a massive damage boost to the build. Yeah, not when your Thorns is already so high. I definitely need more X damage aspects for Thorns. Yeah, you need multiplicative, yeah, rather than just it applies 100% of your Thorns. Nearly all of the Thorns aspects, and even the 5 levels in Gorilla makes the same mistake. It just does 100% of your Thorns to the enemies around you. So yes, that will apply with your Razor Plate and such, but it doesn't scale into the end game, because it doesn't scale with... Oh gosh, what the hell? What the hell did so much damage to me there? What the hell? That was unexpected. I think it's those lightning things. I do need a bit more max life on this build. Yeah, it's those lightning spears on the floor, I think. Yeah, the reason I'm doing so much damage here is because the Rock Splitter Thorns does get multiplied up by the basic skill multipliers. So you're not getting any of those with the other things at all. Well, maybe there's something up here we can kill. I just need to kill a bunch of stuff. It'll get us to the boss, I think. Is that going to take us there? Maybe. Quite about up here. Try to avoid going to the other area if we can. It's going to be close. I did miss a few enemies on the route, actually. Oh, this will give us a bunch. Wow, he's got a lot of life, though. Holy cow. Yeah, look at that. The second you hit a hunter, you do way more damage. Oh, come on. I didn't particularly want to go to the next area unless I have to. Oh, there we go. I missed that. I missed a bunch of elites over here. I'm currently farming hordes. If you want to join. Yeah, we can do. I've got a bunch of horde keys, so we can definitely stack a few of those up. I need to get some temper reset scrolls. I've run out of them. So that would be nice to get some of those. Just keeping an eye on the big numbers. 1.5 billion. So I can't cast my hunter very often here. So I do need a bit more cooldown on it. Or some way of reducing that cooldown. Oh, I'll tell you what I can do. I'll tell you what can help with cooldowns. I can get the... yeah, I know what I can do. Which might help. I don't need disobedience on my pants. Because we're not rocking unyielding hits. That doesn't actually work with the Thorns damage, it doesn't seem. There you go, look, once it's below 35x, you get so much extra damage from using Hunter as well. We need a way of reducing... I think I know how we can reduce the ultimate cooldown a bit quicker. Which should speed things up a lot. It was the same on my Rake build, what I did last season. Hunter was just crazy for the damage, really was. At 70x, what we got here? Revenge. Well, this is 100x, it's giving us loads of levels, so we'll do that, I guess. Right, let's go get Disobedience off, because we don't need that. Could grab Flickers and move boot aspects to pants. Could. Yes, we could. No, it doesn't, unfortunately, since it's weapon damage. Yeah, exactly, recovery dudes, yeah. I figured that out tonight. I think I have got a pretty good pair of Flicker Steps, actually. What's the ring I just picked up? Oh, it's Cold Res, that's sad. Checking everything's favoured, yeah. Or maybe I gave them away. Did I? Oh, I do have... Yeah, I've got a 3GA here. That's not too bad. What I was thinking, though... I do like the Armoured Hide Active Thorns here, and the ability to have that there. Because the ultimate damage isn't actually... The ultimate isn't actually doing much damage. So that's the only thing. It's definitely an option. Right, we want utility, not defensive, I think. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, so we got this. Basic skills reduces the active cooldowns. That's definitely an option. Close enemies, or those you deal indirect damage, are slowed. You deal multiplicative damage, so we could just take damage. So, I mean, Binding Morris is pretty good for damage. But we do have this here. We're casting skills very quickly. I'm tempted just to try this, to be honest, and see how it goes. I mean, the Flicker Steps is fine if you want to do the evade in and out, in and out, in and out, I suppose. So it's definitely an option, for sure. I should come run with you, get 2 Thorns builds going. I mean, yeah, can do in a moment. I'm going to go do some Hordes in a sec. I'm just going to test out quickly how that cooldown reducer feels. Yeah. Because the thing is, that will also reduce the other skills as well, I guess. I'm going to try, and I am actually going to try a snapshot here this time. That's a pretty decent amount there. Screw it, that'll do. What's that giving me there? Whoops. 5,700, not too bad. Yeah, it doesn't guarantee it reduces your ultimate cooldown. I mean, there is technically a rune that helps with ultimate cooldowns as well, but I think the ones I've got on are probably the best. I just need to get those tempers. That would reduce the cooldown drastically anyway. That would make it feel a lot better. Given that Hunter has an internal reset on it as well when you kill stuff. So that's good for getting trash and everything. I mean, look at that. Once I cast the ultimate, the damage goes crazy. You do a lot more damage when you got that up. Just permanently unstoppable. We don't have to worry about any of this. I'm in here. Nice. Oh, I'm stuck on a wall for some reason. Not so fun. Let's just move on. You kind of want your Mystic Circle to be wherever your primary targets are. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely feeling pretty good for the damage. In terms of the cooldown reduction, I mean, I can see it's pinging down the ultimate. I think it just chooses one at random, though. Yeah, it does look like it does. What aspect do you run on your Ami? I'm using Plains Power, which is how I was getting my stacks of ferocity up without using